Welcome back to Trails Cold Steel New Game
あれから
Plus.
3週間余り、帝国と俺たちをめぐる状況はささやかながらも大きく動いていた。
And happening quicker than you thought, too. Well, actually, bigger than you thought. Hey!
ザクセン鉄鉱山の事件を受けて帝国解放戦線は壊滅し、
Images that were used in the, was it Going Home Drama CD? Yeah.
それとガレリア要塞での功績を認められ、俺たち7組のメンバー全員が帝都のバルフレイム宮に招かれたのである。エレボニア皇帝ユーゲンと3世、アルフィン殿下たちの実の母君であるプリシラ皇妃、お二人に拝謁しねぎらっていただいた一方、俺たちは改めて帝国を二分する勢力の領袖たちに対面することになる。帝国各地を支配し絶大な権力を持つ四大名門と呼ばれる4人の大貴族。
The thing is, after playing Cold Steel 2, I'm just getting so much more familiarized that I can recognize a lot of these faces just by look now compared to before. Because before I could recognize, let's say, 2 of them? No, more than that. 4 of them. Yeah. And now I can see pretty much everyone. There is Machias's dad, Patrick's dad, Angelica's dad, Duke Cayenne Pepper, Eustace's dad, and then Susborn.
帝都と鉄道網を中心に改革を進める鉄血宰相とその盟友たる帝都知事、俺たちをねぎらいながらも両勢力はテロリストの存在をめぐって互いを牽制し、静かな火花を散らし続け、
Because of course they're going to be at each other's throats and it's just going to get steadily worse.
最後には呆れ果てた顔になった陛下に釘を刺されるのだった。しかしテロリストが壊滅したことで彼らを密かに支援したとみられる貴族派は表立って動きにくくなったらしく、革新派も独立問題でクロスベル方面が騒がしくなったことへの対処もあり、
I miss Crossbell so much.
図らずも帝国内部における対立はしばし小康状態に落ち着きそうだった。
About that.
そんな中、かねてよりの懸案だった学院祭のステージ内容が決定し、マキアスとユーシスのデュオ、委員長のソロという2曲構成が発表された。当然本人たちからは異論や狼狽の声が上がったが、
Well, if you could take a very good look at this picture, again, you have all the people who are not necessarily involved in singing. They're all smiling. Well, except for Fee, she's not. But everybody who is involved in the singing, they're just objecting, of course, a lot. But everybody's like, oh, come on, it'll be fine. You'll be great.
クローとエリオットから演奏担当の構成、インパクト重視の演出意図を聞かされるに及び、他の7組メンバーは大いに納得し、最終的には本人たちも反論しきれずにめでたくステージ内容が決定するのだった。その一方で心乱れるような出来事もあった。アンゼリカ先輩が鉄鉱山の一件で父親であるログナー公の怒りを買い、トールズ士官学院を休学、事実上退学することになったのである。動力バイク、君が受け取ってくれないか。そんな先輩の頼みに悩んだ末、俺はしっかりとうなずくのだった。それ以
I'm
外
just
にも
really loving these
オリバル
pictures,
ト王子
though.
の提案でとある地への小旅行にみんなで赴き、
Which also leads me to a point of trying to figure out which image I want to use for the thumbnail, because with all these beginning images here, I do really like them a lot, and I'm struggling to figure out which one I want to use.
7組の結束や共感、 先輩たちとの絆を改めて確認する出来事もあったが、それについては長くなりそうなので、また別の機会にでも話したいと思う。
Yeah, actually, if you do want to learn all about it, take a look at the video I put out for reaction of the drama CD. That'd be the best way to do it. And we're getting over into October. Festival prep, day 1. All the second years, well, a bunch of them.
皆さん、本日は天気も良く、絶好の設営日和になりました。先月から準備を進めて、待ちに待っていた人たちも多いんじゃないかと思います。それでは、これより学院祭の各種準備、設営を始めます。
Because there's gonna need to be a lot of setup to be done.
期限は今日と明日の2日。明日の深夜は、なるべく作業を持ち越さないようにしてくださいね。
Oh, we would never leave any work. We wouldn't really try to delay everything until the following night. We're not like that. We're not procrastinators, are we?
みんな、怪我をしないよう元気に張り切っていきましょう。
Right. Becky, Hugo. Oh, and there's Thomas. I'm so glad to be able to see him again. It was great. Everybody all working together. There's Makarov, keeping an eye on everything. George, Toa, and the punchable face. That's another person I really haven't seen much. Vice Principal. I want to thank you all for the effort you put in over these last 2 weeks, everyone. Well, at least things are really coming together now. It's been an exhausting 2 weeks, though. You said it. I don't think I realized how much this would involve. Elliot's a merciless taskmaster when it comes to music. Well, did you expect any less? I know I didn't. It's like he unleashes the beast within. Sorry. I just really want this performance to be the best it can be. Don't worry about it. Given the short time we've had to prepare, I shudder to think what our band would be sounding like without your guidance. Yeah, I'm sure it'll sound great. Well, the songs are coming together quite nicely, I admit. We aren't seriously going to do that, are we? Yes, you are. Oh, come on, give it up already.
Emma's song is really sounding great, though.
Agreed. I'm sure you'll be quite the sight on stage once you're in your outfit.
The boys will be under your spell.
Quite literally and figuratively.
Oh, you guys! That's not the kind of pressure I need right now.
Oh, I have to say I'm pleasantly surprised at Machias and Eustace. Who knew they'd work so perfectly together? And to think, at the outset, I doubted that they had it in them to actually cooperate. Yep, look at them crooning together in perfect harmony. But that's the worst part. Speak for yourself. I've never felt so humiliated in my life. Sounds like you got all having such a gosh darn good time. I almost hate to interrupt. Hi, Sarah. Just wanted to let you know that the principal's giving you permission to use the old schoolhouse. Great, we can practice and we can also beat up mobs. You're all free to use it for rehearsal or whatever you need all the way until the end of tomorrow. Really? Oh, that's a weight off our shoulders. There's only so much of our performance we can practice in the music room's limited space. Yeah, and Class 1's been hogging the auditorium all to themselves. Well, considering they're performing an operetta, I'm not sure where else they could practice. The first floor of the old schoolhouse should be a fine makeshift auditorium as far as our practice needs go. It's even got a stage area. What more could we even ask for? Sounds like a great solution to me. Though every time I step through those doors, I'm always reminded of our first day of school. Oh, come on, the orienteering exercise was great. The first of many deceptions by a certain instructor. I'm afraid the statute of limitations has expired on that one. You know, a little birdie told me 2 people might be in this room right now at a rather intimate experience that day. Yes. Ooh, tell me. Well, it's nothing worth mentioning. Oh, how did he find out about that anyway? Well, shall we go our separate ways for today then? Yeah, our costumes should be coming in this evening. So I think we're fine spending today helping with the setup and decorations? Might as well pitch in while we can. I'm guessing tomorrow's schedule has rehearsal written in every blank. True. It only seems right to spend today helping out our club members. Guess we oughta. Were you planning on helping Toa with any last-minute student council stuff, Rean? Yeah, the student council's been totally swamped these last few days, so I figured I'd lend them a hand. I was thinking of looking in on the old schoolhouse while I was out making the rounds, too. That'd be helpful. Even though we'll just be using the first floor, we should make sure nothing is shifted around in there. Oh, what could possibly been shifted? If you're gonna make a sweep of the place, just ring me up on my Arcus. I'd be happy to tag along. Oh, okay, thanks. It sounds like you've got a lot on your plates. All I can say is, good luck. I'll be probably patrolling the campus, so just let me know if anything happens. I'll give you guys a call when the costumes come in. I really want us to at least try on those today, just make sure they all fit. Yeah, we gotta make sure they're all a-okay, no loose threads. I'm sure it'll be fine though. No problems whatsoever. If you wouldn't mind taking care of this stuff for me, I'd really appreciate it. Oh, no problem. I'm glad to help out. Receive student council tasks, October. Slipped their minds, we read the comments and mail mix-up. What do we got? A number of students have yet to collect their permission slips to serve food and drinks at the festival. Given that it's imperative that everyone doing so has a slip, I need them delivered today. For more details, speak to me in the infirmary. Instructor Beatrix. You read the comments. We're doing a special feature here at Radio Trista on the Academy Festival, but we're running a little short on comments. Anyone want to collect the ones we need for me? For more specifics, come see me at the Radio Trista building. Michael, director at Radio Trista. And mail mix-up? Our class received a package that clearly wasn't meant for us. We want to get it to whichever class ordered it, but we're too swamped with our preparations to ask around. Could someone please deliver this for us? We'll be outside Class 2's second-year classroom preparing for the festival. Please come see us if you can help. Bridget, Year 1, Class 2. Bridget! I figured they'd all be probably related to this festival in some sort of way. The shops in Trista do seem pretty keen on helping out though. That's nice of them. Yeah, they do that every year. The radio station is even doing a little something for us too. Alright, I'll see what I can do to keep the ball rolling in town then. Great. That would be a big help. Huh? Oh, but remember not to neglect your concert practice, okay? The Crow's been telling me about it. It sounds like you guys are really pulling out all the stops. Well, that's the idea, yeah. But we haven't started group rehearsals yet. Most of us have family coming in to watch those, so for better or for worse, we're gonna need to give it all we got. Oh, by the way, did you think Angelica will be able to make it? Well... Sorry, I guess it's not looking too hopeful, huh? I just don't know. I've tried calling the Marquis household, but they won't even let me talk to her. But still, this is Angie. I'm sure there's nothing to worry about. Don't worry. Angie would never break a promise. Besides, you guys are all here. Fro's here, George is here. I'm sure she'll be here too. That's why we need this to make this festival a big success. I want Angie to forget the bad times for just a little while and have fun. And I know your concert will be a part of that too. Well, when you put it that way, I want to do whatever I can to make it a good time for her. Besides, as your follow-up act, we'd look bad if they weren't cheering us just as loud for us. I can't wait to see what you guys have in store. Toa! Huh? Toa's needed. Sorry to butt in, but it looks like some of the materials we ordered are going to get here late. If we don't do something, it's going to throw a hitch in our preparations. Huh? Okay. I'll take another look at the schedule and see if we can rearrange things a bit. Sorry, Rean, but it looks like duty calls. Good luck preparing for the concert. Thanks. Well, no sense in just standing around here. We've got a lot to do and less time than I'd like to do it. Our outfits are going to show up this evening too. I'll have to try and get as much as I can finished up before then. Okay, let's get going. Oh, Schwarzer. Even though you're still first year, I see you've already been awarded 3 of the 4 Lionheart medals. Simply outstanding. We only see students of your caliber once every 10 years, and that's if we're lucky. Well, I feel like really haven't done anything worth commending on my own, though. So many people have guided me along the way. My classmates, Instructor Sarah, President Toa, and the second years. Without all of them, I wouldn't have been able to accomplish anything. I'm glad to see that you recognize that. I've had the pleasure of watching over all of you and witnessing your achievements for the past half year now. I can confidently say that you've all grown superbly, both in body and in mind. Some might say it's a little hasty, but I believe the time is right. Does this mean? Indeed, I hereby award you with the final Lionheart Medal as a symbol of your achievements here at Thor's, the Medal of Heroism. Receive the Medal of Heroism. Yay! In addition, I want to give you a present of my own. One of these is used by Sarah and the other is used by Nightheart. Choose whichever you prefer. The one that Instructor Sarah uses, the one that Nightheart uses. I can't remember which was which. I'll say Nightheart. Receive Chevalier. Thank you, sir. It's a true honor to receive this. The medal signifies that its bearer is a true hero. Don't sully that by resting on your laurels now. I can't imagine you would, though. I have high hopes for what Class 7 will accomplish from here on out. Oh yeah, there's been a lot that we accomplish later on. I'm not sure if we'll be able to measure up to your expectations, but together we will do everything in our power to try. That's reassuring. I see great things to come for every last one of you. And the fishies. You're looking awfully serious. Perfect timing, Rean. I saw a shadow in the water that couldn't belong to anything other than Trista's guardian. Trista's guardian? I have no idea what that is. Oh, it's a tricky one. A fish so elusive, few people have ever seen it. That shadow was the first glimpse of it I've seen. That was powerful. That was enough to tell me he was a powerful opponent. But Rean, the fact that you showed up right after I saw it is definitely a sign. How about we have a little competition to see who can catch it first? Sure, let's do this. This should be interesting. Oh yeah, apparently it won't even give you the time of day if it doesn't find you worthy. But with all the fish you've caught by now, that shouldn't be a problem. I don't know about you, but I'm gonna start fishing for that guardian right away. You might want to do the same. Well, no time like the present, right? Yeah, there's time like the present. Let's give it a shot. Change rod? Yeah, no, I have the best rod.
それ
Now I have to remember how to fish in this game. Come on. Oh my gosh, no. Got it. Holy hell, that was hard.
やった大物だ
Caught giant swordtail. Senin gem was coughed up. I did it! I caught the guardian! Amazing. So this is Trista's guardian. It looks kind of like a swordtail, but also kind of different. Man, whoever thought Trista would be home to a fish this powerful? Well, it was a tough opponent for sure. Yeah, my poor fingers. Oh, but you caught Rean and even outdid me in the process. Well done. Now that you pulled this off, you've truly earned the right to bear this title. You are now officially a red angler, the Imperial Fishing Club's loftiest title. I still have no idea what these titles are for, but there's no way I could have done this without your help, Kenneth. I never would have built up the skills to catch the Guardian if you hadn't given me that fishing rod way back when. Then there's this constant support you've always given me since, I can't thank you enough. Humble as ever. Oh right, I almost forgot. Here's your reward for becoming a red angler. You've earned it. Receive Serum Capsule. Yeah, because I can't have two of the same master quartz. This is really too much. Oh, believe me, when I said you deserved it, I meant it. Besides, it was cool of you to join in on my challenge when you're so busy. Now that we're done though, let's focus on making the Academy Festival as fun as possible. Right. And anything else? Trade points? Yeah, I can't get Seru again because, well, you have it, and I already have Orochi too. So, I have 11 for... What the hell am I going to do this for? I'm certain I dropped it somewhere around here. Is something the matter? Yeah, there is definitely something the matter with him, and we do have to help him out. Oh, nothing I say. For that matter, what are you doing here when you have preparations to make for the festival? Get back to work. Normally I would, but you look as though you have something on your mind. Are you sure I can't be of any assistance? This is a personal matter, and you will be butting into my private affairs if you will do more harm than good. Though, since you're here, it couldn't hurt to ask. Have you seen a notebook around this area by chance? It would have a black leather cover. I don't believe I've seen anything like that. I'd be happy to help you look, though. That is quite unnecessary. But if you're so inspired to assist me, then you may do so by forgetting that this conversation ever took place. Understood? This missing notebook has him even more on edge than usual. I probably shouldn't talk to him. That said, I'm sure I'd be happy if I found that notebook. I'll need some clues before I can do that, though. Quest duly noted. What kind of information gave me? Must have dropped it while making my rounds. Aha, the rooftop. It's the only place that makes sense. But then it should be around here. Wait, so he seriously dropped it off on the roof? Maybe I can figure out where it might be if I headed up there. Well, let's do that. Rooftop. Hello. Excuse me, mind if I ask you a question? I believe Vice Principal Henrik was up here just a little while ago. Rean gave a brief rundown of the situation. Oh, I see. That would make sense. Yeah, he was up here. Came along to check up on how everything was going. He was using his notebook as a sort of checklist for all of our arrangements. Come to think of it, I wouldn't be surprised if his notebook was full of info on everyone's festival's plans. Finding it should be a top priority. Do you remember where he was standing at the time? Right about there. Right where you can get a good look at the courtyard. Oh, but he left right after that. He overheard some guys messing around over near the field, so he moved over there to yell at them a little better. I think he even leaned over the railings a bit for that one. Which means it probably didn't fall into the courtyard. Thanks, that narrows things down. Oh, no worries. Best of luck. Well, let's take a look-see, because why? Oh my gosh, that is a gorgeous view. And it would have looked over here to look at the Academy field. So, let us go to the Academy field. And was there anything here? No, but there was... yeah. Excuse me, may I ask you something? Oh, my goodness. Is something wrong? Do you need some help? Not exactly. Rean briefly explained the situation. Oh, so you're looking for a notebook? Now that I think about it, I believe I heard some first-year boys talking about something they found. It might be what you're looking for. Fantastic. That's my next stop then. This might be over faster than I thought. Did you see where they went? Oh, I believe I heard them saying they were going someplace quiet so they get a better look at it. I'm sorry, I wish I could be more specific. Well, not at all. That's a great lead as is. Somewhere quiet, huh? I think I may know where they are. So no time to waste. I better get going. Well, there's a couple different places, and, well, that's not one thing that I wanted to look at. It was maybe the old schoolhouse area? That's a quiet spot. Now this is a good find. What do you think about this photo, Rex? Oh man, this is awesome. It's definitely an amateur shot, but it captures the energy of a live performance. It's almost too good. I wonder who it belongs to, though. Notebook's covered in some pretty expensive looking leather, so maybe one of the nobles. Hi guys. Excuse me, guys. You found that notebook somewhere, right? May I take a look at it? Oh crap, guess that answers our question about the owner. Oh man, well, here you go. Received black leather notebook. Looks like it matches the description, which means it belongs to Vice Principal Henrik. I want to have a better look at her too. I know, right? I've never seen her before, but damn! Oh well, it's probably for the best. It gets returned to its owner. Guy seems pretty devoted to her too. We tried to hold on to it. This might get ugly. Yeah. What are they talking about? Sorry for the trouble. Make sure it gets back in the right hands. Let him know he's got our seal of approval, all right? Sure? What in the world is written in here? I kind of want to check. No, that'd be a bad idea. I should head straight back and return it to the vice principal. Even if it isn't his, I can just turn it in at reception. Hey, don't tell me you're a fan too. Nice. She isn't that well known in the Empire, but I guess you Class 7 types are pretty worldly. Okay, now I'm really curious about what's in here. Oh, you again? I'm busy. A concept you clearly seem to have not familiarized yourself with. State your business without delay. Well, I found a black leather notebook and thought it might be yours. Rean handed over the black leather notebook. This is indeed my notebook. You wouldn't happen to have looked inside it, would you? No. No, of course not. Well, I didn't, at least. Of course. How could I have expected such privacy-infringing behavior from a student of our esteemed academy? Oh, you dropped a picture. Is this Rean? Well, I guess the weird vibe I was picking up had some merit. It seems to be a picture of some dancer wearing a remarkably skimpy outfit. Some dancer? You call one of the greatest artists of our time some dancer? Foolishness, utter foolishness. She is a member of Crossbell's highly esteemed theater troupe Arc and Ciel. To call her a mere dancer is churlish. I've never even heard of them. They are known for their magnificent and passionate performances, replete with aerobatic feats that would blow your mind. Arc and Ciel represents true art, capturing the hearts and eyes of those blessed enough to bear them witness. My eyes were closed to their glory until I was invited to see one of their performances in Crossbell. Their brilliance is renowned across the continent, rivaling even the acclaim this nation's operas receive. There's no shame in admiring Rean's many charms. On the contrary, those who don't should hang their heads in shame. Her talent is such that she was cast in a leading role almost immediately after her debut. Furthermore, she's earned everything she is through hard work and dedication. Is it any wonder why we love her so? Tragically, the recent terrorist attack in Crossbell has impacted Arc and Ciel just as it would any other citizen. But I believe in them. No setback is too great to stop them from soaring to even greater levels of excellence. The voices of the fans shall be their support as they continue to climb. We shall support Rean. Huh? Wow, that was the last thing I ever expected to hear from him. Well then, allow me to thank you for returning my notebook to me. That said, you are to seal your memories of this discussion away in the deepest reaches of your mind, never to reemerge. Yes, sir. Received Golden Bell. This is not a bribe, understood? It is a token to ensure that you put every last ounce of effort into serving the Academy Festival. Given that Class 7 is trailing behind in other classes, I hope that this acts as an appropriate motivator. I fully expect you to prepare with the highest level of diligence, so that you do not bring shame upon this Academy. Yes, sir. We'll be sure to meet your expectations. Duly noted, completed. Hey, Bridget. Excuse me, I heard that a package was mistakenly delivered to Class 2. Is this where I can pick it up? Oh, am I glad to see you. Did you have a minute? I will show you right now. I've got a minute. Let's see it. What a relief. It's right over there. Hey, Margarita. Margarita, he says he's here for the package. Oh, how fortunate. I was just about to put it away, too. Come along now. Okay, then. Rean investigated the contents of the package. Are these cones? That they are. We were planning to set up some boundaries for our Garten, not with anything that garish. None of us ordered them by mistake either. We suspect they're meant for another class. Now that you mention it, I'm pretty sure I saw some cones in the field. I'll take these over there and ask around. You mean it? Thank you. In that case, we'll leave this matter to your very capable hands. Mail mix-up started. Academy Field, huh? That would probably be Lambert. Excuse me, do you have a minute? I believe I have a package for you. A package, you say? The cones! Oh yes, these are the cones we plan on using for Super Stallion. They took so long to arrive, I started wondering if I'd listed the wrong address or something of the sort. My thanks to you. Our preparations can now continue as scheduled. Well, happy I could help. I'm sure the student council is running themselves ragged right now, but you've done well. Even so, we have another issue to resolve. Oh, yeah, they got a wrong package too. While we were waiting on our cones, we had another parcel mistakenly delivered to us. It is in that box. You can see it over there. We've had our hands full here, so we haven't quite decided what to do with it yet. Oh, well, that makes sense. Any idea what was inside it? Freshly printed books. A sizable number of them, I might add. Dorothy! These are probably stock rather than a personal book delivery. Would you mind if I take care of these? I might know who they're meant for, so I could take them to the rightful owners. If it wouldn't be a bother, then that would be a great help to us. By all means, take the books to the rightful owners. I will, thank you. Hello, how are your festival preparations coming along? I'd be happy to help you in any way I can. All you need to do is ask. Well, believe it or not, I have a package for you. At least I think I do. The box magically appears. Oh? So they delivered it to the wrong place, did they? Here I was thinking they was delayed by high volume of shipments this time of year. Well, I'm glad it's here now, though I do regret taking up your time when you're so busy. Oh, don't worry about it. The academy is close enough that it wasn't a problem. That's kind of you. This reminds me though, someone else's package has been delivered to me too. What a coinky dink. A smaller box. Would you mind if I take a look? Not at all. I looked in there myself just to see if it was something I'd ordered and later forgotten about. It's full of books, but they're certainly not our regular stock. Huh? Rean opened up the package and inspected its contents. These are different books. The books are so slim. Maybe a short story? I'm pretty sure I've seen something like this before. I think one of the students of the academy might have ordered these. Maybe it's something someone wrote and planned to sell during the festival? Now it's Dorothy. If that's the case, then there's no point in leaving them here. I'll take these with me and try to figure out who they belong to. If I weren't already worried about taking up your time with busy work, but thank you very much for doing this. Oh, we finished up our book and sent it out for copying and binding, but they're taking their time in sending it back. Oh, I really want to go over everything and make sure it came out all okay. Oh, excuse me, are these books the one you're waiting for? Oh, that's them. That's definitely them. Thank goodness I was starting to worry that they wouldn't make it here in time. They'll be able to hold our little reading circle just as planned. I really like some boys who attend to share their impassioned views on the works we'll be reading. Be still my heart. Well, at least she's enthusiastic. Well then, that's all I'm here for, so, Oh, hold on a moment. I just remembered something. let me guess. You got books. You got something too, right? Let me guess. Something you didn't ask for got delivered here too? Hmm? Oh, how did you know? Uh-huh, and what was it this time? It's this. I assumed this box would have my books in it, so I was quite surprised when I found something different inside. Mind if I take a look? What's in it? It's full of ornaments? Oh, they look all really expensive too. There's an elegant looking lampstand and is that a statue of a Pegasus? I'm hoping our little reading circle to be a little bit like a tea party, but I'm not looking to use anything this expensive looking. So I'm sure these must have meant for someone else. All these packages were delivered just to the wrong people. So this one might be for the Stella Garten. I'll hold on to this if you don't mind. I think I may know who ordered it. Well then, it's all yours. And please do come to our reading circle during the festival. You might want to bring a friend or two too. I'll think about it. So let me get this straight. You delivered every single package to the wrong place. I'm sorry. I only just started this job, so I don't care about your excuses. Just tell me when our ornaments are going to arrive. I'm so sorry. Looks like I'm here just in time. Are you waiting on these by any chance? Oh yes, here they are. And not a single one out of place. Now we can finally get started on the interior. Do you really redeliver everything for me? I'm so sorry. Thank you so much. No worries. It was kind of a pain, but I get why it happened. Seriously, don't worry about it. Even so, I ended up causing you trouble. Oh wait, please take these. Received EP charge 3 times 3. Are you sure? It's the least I can do. I'll be sure that this never happens again. You can count on that. Well, goodbye. Sorry again. And off he goes. He's a busy one, all right. I hope he's not running off to fix more mistakes. Oh, I guess it's just because there's so many deliveries to make with everyone getting ready for the festival. Definitely makes it harder to blame him for messing up. Well, that is true. Anyway, it seems like things are all sorted out. I really appreciate the help. We may be rivals, but you have my appreciation too. I hope both of our festival plans go as well as they can. Yeah, the better the attractions, the better the festival. Mail mix-up completed. Oh, sorry to keep you waiting, Michael. Oh, there you are. I'm just glad you can make it at all. Our special tonight, but some people still haven't submitted what they want to say during it. I mean, we could go ahead without them, but I feel kind of unfair if we did. Well, I imagine it's just slipped their minds considering how much everyone has to do right now. But you are taking the time to give everyone events coverage, so I'm sorry they put you through this. Aw, don't sweat it. The festival gives us some good material every year. You won't see me complain that the students are making it better. The Academy's been getting lots of coverage ever since what happened last month too. Oh, sorry, we don't have the time to shoot the breeze like that. So you got the time to get this done? Absolutely. You bet. You'll be broadcasting tonight, so let's get this done as quickly as possible. You are the man. I'm still waiting on replies from Class 1, Class 5, and the Occult Research Society. I don't know where the people in charge of them are, but you probably will since you're all from the same academy. Go get those comments. Leave it to me. Class 1 should still be rehearsing for their operetta, so I'm sure that's where I'll find everyone. Class 5's Mischief Panic is being set up in the gymnasium, which leaves the Occult Research Society. I guess I'll head to their club room. Right then, let's get going. We read the comments started. Excuse me, could I have a moment? What are you doing here? This is a Class 1's practice area? Did you see a sign that says Class 7 interlopers welcome? Or perhaps please interrupt us? No? Then move along. I'm only here to ask about Class 1's comment for the radio special on the Academy Festival tonight. You still haven't submitted one. Oh, right. Didn't no one submit a comment for our class? I certainly haven't. Likewise, we've been so focused on practicing that it slipped our minds. Oh. Well then, listen. Class 1 will be performing an operetta set in the Middle Ages known as the Coronation of Garuda. It is a dramatic tale of Garuda, a most noble lady favored by the Emperor himself as she struggles against her own destiny. The leading roles will be played to perfection by Patrick Hyams and myself, Ferris Florald. Our operetta wouldn't just be captivating, but also educational. We even consulted an expert to ensure our script's accuracy. I implore those who are listening not to miss out on our fabulous performance, especially in order to watch other lesser events performed by other lesser classes the very same day. We will not be taught. I should think that should do for now. Thanks. Well, she really is competitive. Come on, work. I command you to work. Mishi, why have you forsaken us? Is everything all right here? Oh, hey, watch out. This is Class 7's Joker here to get the dirt on us. Well, I am here to get dirt, that's for sure. What, you think this is some sort of show? Get out of here before I make you get out of here. Okay. Simmer down, boys. Sorry about that. Truth is, the machine we're using isn't really working like it should, so we're just a little on edge. We sent someone off to get George, though, so our technical woes should be over before too long. But what's your story? Do you have a reason for coming, or are you actually spying on us? It's the former, I assure you. I hate to ask when you're so busy, but it's about the festival feature on the radio tonight. Class 5 still hasn't provided the station with a comment, so I was hoping that someone could say something. Oh, Idios, it's Monk. How could that radio freak have forgotten that? Yeah, you're gonna have to ask him. What the hell, man? He seemed so excited when we told us that he'd take care of it. What could he even be doing right now? So instead of coming up with a comment on the fly, I need to find Monk. Any idea where he might be at the moment? I don't think any of us have seen him since yesterday, actually. Oh, whatever he's doing right now be better important than he thinks he could just ditch us at a time like this. You sure he's not just sleeping in? Anyway, none of us have got the time to come up with some fancy radio comment. Gotta go straight to Monk for that. Got it. I'll go look for him at the lower class dorm. Hopefully I can actually find him. To the dorm! I can't see Monk anywhere on the first floor. Let's ask someone where he is. Excuse me, do you have a second? Rean asked the girl if she had seen Monk lately. Not today, I don't think. Do you need him for something? Yeah, I need his comment for tonight's radio show. I guess I'll head to his room and just hope he's there. There's no need for that. Hey, Monk. I'm trying to get the dirt. Sorry for the wait, Rean. I just finished writing up our comment for the radio show. Just now? That's right, this comment is the fruit of 2 days of back-breaking non-stop labor. And when I say non-stop, I mean without so much of a wink of sleep. The bags under his eyes are pretty intense, even for him. He's such a radio geek. Misty won't be on the show, but a submission's a submission. Only the very best is good enough. I can tell you're curious, so let me read it to you. Misty, the international sensation, finally makes his military academy debut. But oh no, trouble is afoot. Mishy and Mishette are attacked by evil Mishy, and the only way to save them is to smack, smash, and mash away. So come along to Class V's Mishy Panic and save Mishy and Mishette from their terrible fate. Mishy Panic, the only place where smacking something so cute can be so refreshing. And that's that. Make sure they don't leave out a single word. I'll be listening. Sure. Hello? Do you need something from me? That I do. I'm collecting comments about each of the festival's events for a radio broadcast focusing them. I had no idea the Occult Research Society was actually doing something for the festival, though. I certainly am. Are you curious? Can I just have a simple answer, please? Very well. I suppose I can tell you. I'll be turning this room into a fortune-telling house during the festival. How accurate will the fortunes I tell be? That's for you to find out for yourself. I guess I should take that as her comment. Thanks. Oh, and as for the man from the radio station who sent you, I see a great deal of hardship in his future. Well, gee, I hate to get in the way of your preparation, so I'll better be going now. That's the last of the comments I need. I should go and give these to Michael. I just hope he'll be okay. Yo, how'd it go? Perfectly. I've got all 3 comments right here. Rean relayed the comments to Michael. Good stuff. They're good, generally short comments, so I'm pretty sure they'll get some great reactions from our guests. Oh, this is going to be a fantastic show. Before you run off, take some of these. I'm really glad you helped me out here. Receive Celestial Bomb ×3. Receive Curia Bomb ×3. Awesome, thanks. Good luck with tonight's show. Right back at ya. Let's do what we gotta do to make this one hell of a festival. Sounds like a plan. We read the comments completed. Now the last one I still had to do was for Beatrix, and she was in, well, the nurse in the infirmary. Hello, Schwarzer. Well, you wouldn't happen to be here in response to my request, would you? Well, that's right. Today I'm here on behalf of the Student Council. The request said you need someone to give students permission slips, correct? Yes, these slips prove that a student is upholding the necessary health and hygiene standards to sell food on campus. Any and all students planning to sell food, whether it be at a stall or an attraction, must have one to do so. To some gourmands, these slips are the most important part of the festival. And yet, a few of our students still haven't collected theirs. I'm starting to get a little worried. Well, that's why you needed someone to deliver them. You hit the nail right on the head. I do it myself, but people tend to be accident-prone this time of year, so I need to be here in the infirmary. Sorry to push you when I'm sure you're already swamped, but such are the dangers of helping the Student Council. Well, that's perfectly fine by me. I'm happy to help. What a guy. In that case, let me tell you where to deliver everything. First on the list is Nicholas from the Cooking Club. He'll be holding cooking classes during the festival. I assume he's so focused on all the preparation that he's forgotten to come to get the one thing that will let him cook. Well, that's probably a good guess. Next up, we have Class 4's Eastern Tea House. As the name implies, they will be dealing in tea, sweets, and relaxation. I do believe it was Colette's job to pick up their slip. Now it's yours to get it to her. She's a sweet girl, if a bit on the clumsy side. It probably just slips her mind. Well, that sounds like something she'd do. At least she probably won't lose it if we bring it straight to her. Lastly, we have 2 food stalls belonging to Becky and Hugo. You'd think they'd be the first to get their slips. I heard the 2 trying to outsell one another. If they don't have their slips, they tie each other at 0 units each. They're probably too arguing to even think about stopping by. Maybe getting their slips to them will calm them down. Well, to recap, Nicholas from the Cooking Club, Colette from Class 4, and then Becky and Hugo, correct? You've got it. Here are the permission slips. Remember, the fate of the festival's food is riding on these. They're very important. Be sure to handle them as such. On top of that, each slip has the name of the person you need to deliver it to written on them. Don't get them mixed up. Receive permission slip Nicholas. Receive permission slip Colette. Receive permission slip Hugo. And finally, receive permission slip Becky. Understood. I'll be extremely careful. I've never expected so much to be riding on this job. I need to make sure everything is perfect. Oh, come down. It's a simple request, even if it is important. Let me know how it went once you're done. Will do. Slip their mind started. Hey, Hugo, this is my spot, Soap Bolt. Terribly sorry, Becky, but it's my spot now. I applied for it first. And by extension, that means I get priority. But I brought all my stuff here first. The application papers were vague as to what they meant by in front of the main building. But this is the exact spot I had in mind when I applied. I'm terribly sorry, Becky, but you'll have to concede. No chance, mate. I had my eyes on the spot way before you. The permission slips really are the last things on either of their minds. Sorry to interrupt, but I have something for each of you. Here, mate. We're a bit busy here. The future of our sales ride on who gets this stall right here. So would you mind making it quick? Don't worry, I will. Rean handed over permission slip Hugo. Rean handed over permission slip Becky. Oh, I completely forgot about that. You and me both. Perhaps we let our kerfuffle carry us away. Say, Becky, I have an idea. There's little point to a competition that's won based on stall position alone. What do you say neither of us takes this spot and we set up our stalls on either side of the front gate? So we'd be right across from each other? Aye, that sounds good. Let's go with that then. Sorry to say though, wee man, but I'll be winning this one either way. Oh, Becky. The fact that you're naive enough to think that's possible is one of those reasons you're so charming. I well better believe it. You have a brass neck too when I show it's true. I should probably get out of here before they get started again. I don't see Nicholas anywhere. Hey, Milliam, quick question. Do you know where Nicholas is? Nicholas? He said he was heading out to get some ingredients and stuff. So I guess he's probably at the general store in town. Right, thanks. I'll probably regret this, but, what are you making? My own super special cookies. Nicholas asked me to make a whole bunch of different types. These ones have hot chili peppers in them. Want to try one? No thanks, I couldn't deny someone else the privilege. For what it's worth, seems like she fits right in with the cooking club. Now to head into town and find Nicholas. Excuse me, Nicholas. I'm here to deliver your permission slip on, for the Academy Festival. Oh, sorry to make you come out all this way just for that. Certain issues with people I ordered the ingredients from have been keeping me busy. I've been trying to get in contact with the other sellers and plan out menu changes all at once. It's been messy. I was dead set on picking up the permission slip today, though. Well, Inspector Beatrix was thinking just that. Anyway, here you go. Rean handed over permission slip Nicholas. Thanks a lot. I'm surprised she realized how busy I'd be, though. It's kind of nice to have such an attentive instructor. I suppose she picked up that from her situational awareness from her time in the military, though. Oh? I wasn't aware of this. Yep, she used to be a medical officer. Apparently she was even famous enough to get some widely recognized nickname. Huh. Now I'm curious to hear more. Oh, that's all I really know, really. Thanks for delivering the permission slip, though. I'll head back to the club and stick it somewhere where it'll stand out. Please do. Hey Colette, you got a minute? I've got something for you. Ooh, I've always got time for a gift. Here we are. Rean handed over permission slip Colette. Oh yeah. I completely forgot. That was a close one. Can't exactly have a tea house with a tea. Whoopsie daisy. Sorry you had to come all the way to deliver it, Rean. Oh, no worries. But do me a favor and try not to get me tasked with any last-second deliveries the day of. Oh, we'll see about that. Thanks a lot. That was the last one. Okay, time to report back to Instructor Beatrix. I've delivered all the permission slips. Good work. How was everyone? Oh, pretty much exactly the way you described. The things that made things go a lot smoother, actually. I'm glad there's still some use for this old woman's wisdom. Now that you're here, why don't we have some tea? Have a seat. I'll prepare something special to thank you for your help. Well, probably be rude to turn her down now. I'd love some. Thanks. Tea is always wonderful. Oh, looks glorious too. This is delicious. It's my special blend. Takes the fatigue right out of you. I've actually learned a lot about a lot of the herbs there in my class. Is that so? This tea and Sharon's are so different that I can't even compare the two. I almost forgot how fun it is to have tea with someone so young. So tell me, how are things going in Class 7? You're all so busy these days. That we are, but our concert is really coming together now. We're doing the final fittings for our costumes today, and tomorrow will be a full day of rehearsal. We're definitely cutting it close, but we're all feeling motivated, so there's no way this won't be a success. Oh my, such confidence. Just make sure you don't work so hard that you end up having to pay me a visit. Well, we'll try not to. She really does care about all the students on campus. She even knew a lot about the ones who forgot their slips. Class 7 has accomplished a great deal over this past half year. It's always a pleasure to learn what you're up to. That said, it seems like you always have a knack for getting yourselves into trouble. I'm certainly not opposed to Instructor Sarah's methods, but she could stand to be a bit more protective. Well, you might be onto something, but that attitude has helped us out before. Which reminds me, you've known her for a while now, haven't you? I've heard that you used to be a medical officer in the army. Is that when your paths crossed? Something like that, yes. Well, I suppose you're all at the age where it's expected you come across trouble every now and then. But keep in mind that pushing yourselves beyond your breaking point to accomplish something you can't will only end very badly. Just like it did for her all those years ago. Understood. Gracious me, I didn't mean to lecture you like this. Teacher's habit, I guess. And it appears our tea has gotten cold. Perhaps as a sign that we have to bring this lovely conversation to an end. Well, I suppose so. But it's nice to hear what you had to say, and I'll take it to heart. Glad to hear it. This is your first Academy Festival, so I hope you'll enjoy the whole thing, preparation included. I will. Thank you again. Slip their minds completed. Received a Kala gem as a reward. Thank you for watching the video today. I do appreciate it. If you can, leave a like as it does help, and consider subscribing if you haven't already. A huge thank you to my supporters, and if you'd like to help the channel, please feel free to visit the links in the description below and become a member. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time. Bye!